Yeah, okay. So hello students. So we have seen the sonata paper and the gift. So next we are going to see the poem Ode to the West Wind. Okay. So first of all, so have you heard this word ode? We are going to see about ode to the West Wind. So what does mean by ode? Okay. What is this ode? Ode എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താ? What is mean by ode? So like you might find different meanings like message, note, like that. So in this remains a message. Okay. So message എന്നാണ് ഇത് പറയുന്നത്. So what is in the west wind? The wind from the west is known as west wind. For example, ഈ മലയാളത്തിൽ പാട്ടൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാവും. ഈ എന്താ പറയുക, വടക്ക് കാറ്റ് എന്നൊക്കെ പറയാം. തെന്മേற்கு കാറ്റും തമിഴ് വരും. അങ്ങനെയാണ് like they are telling about this. So this poem is by P.B. Shelley, in which he is a nature poet. ഈ P.B. Shelleyയുടെ കുറേ poems ഉണ്ട്. ഈ ode to the west wind, ode to the nightingale, message to the west wind, message to the nightingale, ഇങ്ങനെ പറയുന്ന കുറേ poems എഴുതിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. So അതിൽ ഒരു poemമാണ് ode to the west wind. So in this is purely describing about the west wind. West windന്റെ plus and minus, benefits and defects ഒക്കെയാണ് ഇതിൽ പറയുന്നത്. So ode means message, and in this poem like we are going to see what are the messages sent by P.B. Shelley to the west wind. West wind പറയുന്ന messages എന്തൊക്കെയാണെന്ന് നമ്മൾ നോക്കാൻ പോകുന്നു. Okay, and this is a poem which comprises of five stanzas. 5 stanzas ആണ് ഈ poemൽ ഉള്ളത്. So each stanza, one stanza we can go, and if you are having I have sent the material, like I will send the PDF of the poem also. Okay. So let's see. Like the poem starts like this: "Oh, wild west wind, thou breath of autumn's beam, though from whose unseen presence the leaves dead are driven like ghosts from an enchanted flame." Okay. So like in the first, this is the first 3 lines, like it's describing about the west wind. Like west wind തുടങ്ങുന്ന season എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് like it is describing about the first stanza. Okay. First stanza is calling west wind in the autumn season. So autumn in the sense, what in the autumn season എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഏത് സീസൺ ആണ്? It's ഇലയുതിർ കാലം തമിഴ് പറയും. ലൈക്ക് ഇലയൊക്കെ ഇങ്ങനെ മരത്തിൽ വീഴുന്ന കാരണം. I am not good in Malayalam as my study, most of the study in Tamil language, second language was Tamil. Okay. So in west wind is comparing the west wind to the autumn season. So in this autumn season, like we will be having wind. So when the wind blows, the leaves, dead leaves from the trees fell. So that's is telling, though from whose unseen presence the leaves dead. So dead leaves, dead leaves are driven like ghosts from an enchanted flame. So which means like listen this, like ghosts from an enchanted flame, yellow, black, pale, and hectic red. So like an enchanted flame. Okay. So he's telling that west wind when the west wind comes, like or when the west wind blows on a tree. So on tree എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ there will be healthy leaves, there will be normal leaves, there will be dead leaves. അപ്പോൾ ഈ കാറ്റ് വരുന്ന സമയത്താണ് the dead leaves fell from the trees branches, right? So like that will be like an enchanted flame. So enchanted flame in the sense like നമ്മൾ ഈ ഒരു മൂവീസിലൊക്കെ കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. ഈ ഗോസ്റ്റ് വരുന്ന സമയത്ത് like there will be a small wind carrying the leaves. ഈ കാറ്റത്ത് ഈ leaves ഇങ്ങനെ എടുത്തിട്ട് വരുന്നത് like we may feel some scary things. So like he is describing like that. Okay. Like ghost from an enchanted flame, Like and in the next line he has described like yellow, pale, yellow and black and pale and hectic red. So he is describing about different colors of the leaves. So in a tree there will be green, light green, yellow, black, pale and hectic red. So this color, അതായത് ഇതിന്റെ yellow, black, pale, hectic red എന്നൊക്കെ പറയുന്നത് there are different inner meanings in it which describe like, for example, green represent the healthy lives. Okay, so in green, like green describes for good and healthy life, but apart from that this yellow, black, pale and hectic red, these all colors describe the dull or the dead leaves in the tree. So that's what is describing. Okay, yeah, that's the first 4 lines. Next line, pestilent strike a multitude, red and pestilent strike a multitude. And same way in some leaves we can see some dots, like some like bulged leaves. And there are leaves we have some many problems. Okay, although who chariots to their dark wintry bed. Okay, although who chariots to their dark wintry bed, the wind sees. Okay, so first is in autumn he is describing about the leaves. First he is describing about the tree in the autumn season. Next he is describing about the leaves in a tree, that dead leaves will be carried by the west wind. Okay, next is again describing as although who chariots to their dark wintry bed. So what is mean chariot? What is in the chariot? So chariot is like okay, so same way the west wind, chariot west wind. Okay, west wind will be the chariot there, and our chariot in the only who will be sitting inside the chariot is the seeds of the plant. Okay, that's what is said. Although who chariots to their dark wintry beds. Okay, so the wind seeds. So there is dark wintry bed or dark wintry bed. So the dark wintry bed it describes about the graveyard. Okay, for example, in one marathon or plants like seeds will be carried away by the west wind. If some science students are there, you might be very aware of pollination. In pollination there is a branch called air pollination. So that is what is describing in English in his term. So west wind will be the chariot, and the passenger inside the chariot will be the seeds, and the seeds will be carried in the dark wintry bed, which means the winter or autumn in the sense it's like winter season, and dark wintry bed in the sense mud. മണ്ണിലോട്ട് കൊണ്ടുപോയി എന്നാണ് പറയുന്നത്. സോ ആര് കൊണ്ടുപോയി വെസ്റ്റ് വിൻഡ് നിന്ന് സീഡിനെ എടുത്തിട്ട് മണ്ണിലോട്ട് കൊണ്ടുപോയി. വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ പർപ്പസ്? എന്തിനാണ് മണ്ണിലോട്ട് വരുന്നത്? ടു ഗ്രോ എ ന്യൂ പ്ലാന്റ്. ഓക്കെ, യാ, the wind seeds where they lie cold and low. So dark wintry bed എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ like winter season എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് തണുപ്പാണ്. So winter season is ചെടി വരുമോ? No. So that is they are describing where they lie cold and low. So chariot type വെസ്റ്റിന് കൊണ്ടുപോകും, സീഡിനെ കൊണ്ടുപോകും, ബെഡിൽ ഇടും, and they will be sleeping there. They will not rise, they will be sleeping cold and very low. Okay, each like corpse within its grave. So like any animal, like they will be in a grave where corpse ഉള്ളത് പോലെയാണ്. So grave എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് like it's grave എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ graveyard. So graveyard എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ like ഒരു ശവം പറമ്പ് എന്നാണ് പറയുന്നത്. So grave അതിന്റെ dead body, അതായത് after the death a person will be taken into his grave. So same seed will be taken into the dark wintry bed where they will be ഈ ഡാർക്ക് മെറ്റീരിയൽ ബെഡും ഗ്രേവ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഒരേ തന്നെയാണ്. കോപ്സ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ലൈക്ക് ഡെഡ് ബോഡി, ലൈക്ക് ദേ ആർ അപ്ലൈയിങ് സീഡ് ടു ദ ഡെഡ് ബോഡി നൗ ഇൻ ദി ഓട്ടം സീസൺ. ഓക്കെ, so until thy ancestor of spring shall blow, so that's very important. So they will, so you see here also that they will be lying in the mud or in the graveyard like a dead body. So until thy ancestor of spring shall blow. So azure nu parnal what is mean azure? Yes, you are azure in the sense, if you Google you may know, I think so it's a color blue, spring. In the spring season we can see a blue sky, so that's what is representing there. So thin other system of spring. So spring season lanu chediyan varunnu, the seeds will grow the plants will grow the flowers. Okay, so till the other sister of the autumn sister spring, till spring season വരുന്നത് വരെ ഈ seed ആ മണ്ണിൽ അതേപോലെ തന്നെ ഉണ്ടാകുമെന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. So till the spring comes, the seed will be lying cold and bloated. Okay, for clarion over the dreaming earth and yeah, okay, so can blow a clarion over the dreaming earth and fill with living hues and odors playing the anthill. So spring season വരുന്നത് വരെ it will be lying under the mud, and once spring season comes, spring season വന്നതിന് ശേഷം like it will grow, the seed will start grow and it will flowers vary, and once the spring season comes it will be like with living hues and odors. So hue are H-U-E, hue and O-D-O-R, hue and odor in the sense, hue and odor. So hue in the sense is represent the color, and odor in the sense represent the fragrance of the flower. Different colors of the flower, like there are different kinds of colors like white, blue, red, yellow, and same with odor, like odor in the sense fragrance. Fragrance is smell, like we can have lavender, jasmine, lily, like that different kinds of flowers will be having. Okay, so and the all over the plain and hill, plain and everywhere. Once the spring season comes, we can see colorful flowers and fragrant smell all over. Okay, and final two lines, this is for the west wind. Okay, in final west wind in the so we can see what they are telling in the final two lines. Wild spirit which are moving everywhere. So he calls west wind as the wild spirit. So wild spirit in the sense it's a soul. Wild like it's a horrible, dangerous soul which are moving everywhere, like it can go anywhere. Okay, and he also described it as destroyer and preserver. Okay, yeah, and he describes the west wind as both destroyer and preserver. എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് destroyer എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് preserver എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്? For that, if you take this point, first പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ ഈ മരത്തിലുള്ള കുറേ ലീവ്സിനൊക്കെ അടിച്ചു കൊണ്ടുപോകും, like it takes away, and also it destroys flowers, it destroys the seeds. But even though it's destroying, it carries the seeds and put the seeds in somewhere else, and there the seeds will start growing, like it's a new life for them. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഒരു ചെടി നാശാക്കുന്നുണ്ട്, നാശാക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ആ നാശാക്കുന്ന അതേ സമയം ലൈക്ക് ആ ഒരു ചെടിയിൽ നിന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ദ സീഡ്സ് may fail into many, like ആ ഒരു ചെടിയിൽ നിന്ന് like we can have 4 or many ഒരു പ്ലാന്റിലുള്ള സീഡ്സ് കൊണ്ട് ലൈക്ക് ഈ കുറേ സ്ഥലത്ത് കൊണ്ടുപോയി ഇടുന്നതുകൊണ്ട് ലൈക്ക് we will have more plants. So west wind is both destroyer and also the preserver, like he is exclaiming finally, here, go here, like he is telling us to hear the sound of the wind, like we can hear the sound. So just everyone hear the sound like he is exclaiming. Okay, Yeah, and this is the first stanza of the West Wind. I hope that everyone has understood. Thank you.